G'day, I'm Associate Professor John Hornbuckle with Deakin University at the Irrigation Research Laboratory in Griffith, New South Wales. We're standing on James Toscan's farm at Ringwood, and this is a site where we run a collaborative project with industry and commercial irrigators around improving water use efficiency in irrigated agriculture. The problem that we're trying to solve is within Australia we've got limited amounts or resources in terms of water. So what we're trying to solve is the issue of making sure we make the most efficient decisions with using that water to grow the maximum amount and the highest profitability crops that we can. Yeah, so one of the things that we're finding is around automation with irrigation systems has lots of potential to increase that profitability, and particularly what we term as smart automation. So with smart automation, it's not just simple turning things on and off remotely, but it's actually sensing things within the field and then using smart data analytics to then make decisions around that and then automating the irrigations from that. So how we're doing it's pretty amazing. So you'll see at this farm today, we've actually got things like Wi-Fi networks which are set up right across the farm, LoRaWAN networks as well, and a whole range of sensors within the field. So we use those sensors to work out how much water the crop needs, and then we feed that back into some of the control structures that we've got behind us. So that automatically opens and closes irrigation gates and makes sure that the crop gets the optimal amount of water that it needs. Interacting with growers on these projects like Smarter Irrigation for Profit 2 is an extremely important part of the program. We're very lucky that we have a number of farmers that we work with. We set up commercial scale field trials on the farm. That allows us to demonstrate in real world situations what our technology can do as an initial application, but also just as importantly, we get feedback from farmers to make sure that the technology and research that we're doing is adaptable for their situation. So it's not what's done in a lab or what's done on a small plot scale. You can actually see it on commercial scales, and farmers like that information to be able to then make a decision on what they need to implement on their farms. Yeah, so the winners are all irrigation industries. So the projects that we've got in the Smarter Irrigation for Profit 2 program cover a whole range of crops. For instance, here today we've got projects on cotton. We're also working quite closely with the rice industry around automation within rice systems as well. And part of the larger program has projects on things like dairy and also horticultural as well in terms of improving irrigation efficiency. So who benefits from it? The communities, the irrigators, where that research is undertaken, but also more broadly the Australian public as well, because we make the most efficient use of this water. If we can grow more produce, better produce, we get a higher value for it, we can employ more people, we can have more profitability which comes back into the regions, which is very important.